Everyone, welcome back and happy Tuesday. All right, guys. Well, today we're back to talk about this whole Tom Girardi being exposed yet again situation. And I feel like this is just the never ending saga. Now, am I surprised? No. Is everyone talking about it? Yes. I first saw this when Emily D. Baker was covering it. So I reached out to her and I asked her, hey, can you come on next week and we can talk about some of the legal things going on with Tom Girardi, Brandy Glanville, and Caroline Manzo, the whole restraining order of Raquel. And she's like, yeah, absolutely. So we will have her next week and I'll keep you posted in the community tab. Now, in the meantime, we do have some Beverly Hills-ish to cover as well. But before we jump in, you guys know how this works. If you haven't already, go ahead, smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. And also, like it says on the banner below, don't forget to go to Up and Adam 2, our messy little sister channel. She's a hellion, but yes, you get the after parties, the morning meetings, and the behind the scenes. And tonight we are going live at 10 p.m. Eastern on Up and Adam 2 for our Real Housewives of New Jersey after party. With that, let's jump right in.
It's time for all your binge-worthy pop culture news. Welcome to Up and Adam.
All right, guys. So it looks like this information came out by the LA Times, and I think it's interesting. LA Times is like not the one to mess with, and they are always breaking new information. I don't know if this is going to affect him at all because of his, claims of having Alzheimer's and dementia. I don't know if they can do anything about it, but what I do know is that's not going to stop the information from coming out. So here it goes. Tom Girardi gave $1 million in payments, gifts to top state bar investigator. And this is what a corruption probe found. Disbarred Los Angeles lawyer Tom Girardi funneled more than $1 million in gifts and payments to an investigator at the State Bar of California and the investigator's wife, a USC accounting professor, according to a report released on Friday. The long-anticipated report, the result of a year-and-a-half investigation by a law firm working for the State Bar's governing board, detailed how Girardi cultivated and sustained an extensive network of connections at all levels of the agency tasked with regulating California's legal profession and described corruption beyond what is publicly known. Oh, it keeps going. The investigator Tom Layton and his wife Rose received more than $600,000 in payments from Girardi, and Layton enjoyed the use of a credit card paid for by Girardi's law firm, among other perks, according to the report. The law firm's investigation also documented how numerous State Bar officials with close ties to Girardi killed complaints that came into the agency or improperly closed cases about the lawyer's alleged misconduct. I mean, yes, this makes sense. Are we shocked? No. There was something that was obviously going down because there were so many complaints and everyone was wondering if we're complaining about this attorney who is telling us, I'll give you your money. You know what? Let's leave it in an account, a high interest account. I got you a huge settlement. You're not used to having money like that. So let me help you make your money grow. This is what everyone is alleging that he was saying. And I believe there were a few voicemails that played out in the documentary on Hulu. But getting back to it, it's just, I feel like this is not the end of this. I don't think that this is the last thing that they're going to find that he was doing. It makes more sense. And I think that anybody who was involved at the State Bar, you're getting paid off so people's complaints aren't, what? Hold on. I think we should keep going on this. At least 8 complaints were quashed by State Bar employees whose ties to the wealthy attorney tainted their decision to close the cases without any public discipline. According to the report by the law firm Halpern May Gelberg, LLP, in addition, 2 agency prosecutors who advocated taking action against Girardi's law license were fired under questionable circumstances by top executives close to the lawyer. That was according to the report. Despite more than 100 lawsuits against the lawyer and 155 complaints over the decades, the State Bar did not take action against him until March of 2021. By then, his law firm had collapsed, and a federal judge had already referred him for criminal investigation related to his misappropriation of millions of dollars from clients. None of the officials alleged to have inappropriate relationships with Girardi still work for the State Bar. According to the agency, Layton was fired in 2015, but later sued the agency for wrongful termination and received a $400,000 settlement. He did not respond to messages seeking comment. I'm curious if he gets to keep that. Bob Baker, an attorney who has represented Layton and at least one other former State Bar employee during the investigation said on Friday that he had not seen the law firm's report. Asked for comment about the report's findings, and Baker said, "I don't give a damn," before ending the call. Rose Layton told investigators that the payments were for unspecified services related to the financial aspects of a case. According to the report, the investigator said that Rose Layton had no documentation supporting the services she claimed to provide. From 2013 to 2020, Layton charged an average of $45,000 per year on the American Express card that he had, which was paid for by Girardi's guaranteed... It was paid for by his law firm, but it said that Girardi also guaranteed a $150,000 bank loan to Layton in 2006 while he worked at the state bar. And the law firm made payments on the loan for several years. In addition, Girardi's law firm leased 2 BMWs and a Cadillac Escalade to Layton while he worked at the state bar and afterwards. Of the cash and valuables Girardi directed to the Laytons, the report said that these payments and gifts were never properly disclosed. Okay. Now, State Bar's general counsel said that she could not comment on whether any of the report's findings had been referred to federal or local law enforcement for criminal investigation. And she said, "Be assured that we will have and will continue to take appropriate actions in response to the evidence presented." Other State Bar employees and members of the state's agency governing board also secretly took gifts and other perks from Girardi, the investigators found. The report revealed a previously not well-known relationship between Girardi and the state bar prosecutor, Murray Greenberg, who worked at the agency for more than 30 years. Guys, this just does not stop. A Girardi Keys employee recalled Greenberg's visits to the law firm Wilshire Boulevard, that's where the law firm was, frequently for closed-door meetings with the powerful attorney. Greenberg, who oversaw the intake department for complaints for years, was involved in closing at least 6 complaints against Girardi. In one case, Greenberg instructed a colleague to make it go away, according to the report. When investigators attempted to question Greenberg in January, he invoked his Fifth Amendment right against self-incrimination, the only witness to do so. Greenberg retired in 2019 and moved to Arizona. He could not be reached for comment. Okay. This is why we're bringing Emily D. Baker on, because now I want to know, if we can't go after Tom Girardi, can you go after the other people? I mean, the Layton one who sued and said, "I was fired for the wrong reasons," and received a settlement of $400,000. Does he have to pay that back? Does that fall under statute of limitations? Like, how does this work? This is why I want to bring on Emily. But on top of that, everyone keeps talking about this, and I'm over it. Everyone's asking, do you think Nicollette Sheridan will replace Lisa Rinna? As you guys know, Nicollette, she was with Harry Hamlin, and this isn't him, but Aaron, Denise Richards' husband. She went on and she's like, "How desperate are you guys to have me on the show?" At Andy at Bravo, which I thought came off just a little bit desperate because of the way she was asking. She's not coming on the show. Sources have already revealed that she will not be on the show, at least not yet, unless this all of a sudden piqued the interest of Bravo and Andy, and they're like, "Well, right now we don't have as many girls as we did before, so let's just add a few new faces, and why not throw Nicollette Sheridan in there?" Do I see this happening? No. Do I see the fans divided on it? Yes. I did a poll, and it was like 52% no, 48% yes. So it's pretty close there. But again, sources close to production are saying it's a no for this year. I want to hear what your guys' thoughts are about all of this, and will you be joining us for Emily D. Baker? Now, in the meantime, again, go to the banner below and check out in the description. We have Up and Adam Channel 2 tonight. We are going live at 12 p.m. Eastern for our Real Housewives of New Jersey after party. I'm sorry, that's 10 p.m. Eastern. And then 12 p.m. today, we have our interview with Caroline Stanberry and Sergio from the Real Housewives of Dubai. This whole scandal of it all has literally taken over. And now I'm just like, how do we get back into real Bravo life? So let's get with it. Comment below and don't forget to smash that like button. Love you guys. Bye.